Welcome back, everyone. I want to give you a quick update on my metabolic smackdown that I did. That was about 15 days ago. Now, I'm going to repeat this, or I did repeat it last night, on purpose because we are flying in about 12 days. From other videos, you may know that what I do when I fly, especially these long international flights, where in our case, it's roughly a 12-hour offset. And to reduce the amount of lymphatic swelling, etc., I prefer to go totally fasted. I found this to be way more effective than any supplement or anything else that anybody else has put out there. I find it way more effective. But I do have to start that the day that we leave just before midnight. So I will be fully fasted that day and then through the flight and finish out the following day that we arrive, and then I will eat the next day. I find that to be the most effective. I also find it very effective to do the sleep transitioning, okay? I don't know why, it just works for me. Anyway, so we did it 15 days ago, we did it last night, and we're going to be fasted right before we leave. That's the goal. Okay, let's get into what happened with my metabolic smackdown yesterday. Hey guys, we're never going to be doing that Patreon stuff or buy me a coffee thing, so as Lynn would say, smack that subscribe button. Thanks. Okay, so apparently I have lost 8 pounds. Not really. So I have plateaued at about a 5-pound loss, and reviewing with some of the other people who are doing a fruit-based metabolic smackdown when you're in ketosis or low carb, where your weight loss is plateauing and your measurements are not changing. Now, key point there is measurements, because you're going to lose back fat, and you're going to lose arm fat and all that type of thing. And as us men will know, the last place we tend to lose it is on the gut, okay? But putting all of that aside, what error did we make? Well, we went back and actually put everything into a one of these chronometer diet tracker type programs, and the coconut cream that we put on top instead of yogurt had too much fat in it, is my belief, okay? And I think that's where we made the error. But, 5-pound loss is not that bad either. So what adjustments did we also make in the timing of all of this? So as you'll recall, what I did was last time I had my standard bacon and egg breakfast type thing. So meat and eggs usually. Might have been salmon and eggs that day. But in any case, yesterday morning what I did was I got up, and not usual for me, I had 2 almost on the overripe side bananas fairly early in the morning. So I'd had that by 9. Normally I don't eat until about 10:30, 11 o'clock. I find I get lethargic if I eat. Doesn't matter what it is, vegetarian, vegan, keto, low carb, paleo, doesn't matter what. If I eat too early in the morning, I don't feel right, and I tend to be lethargic. So yesterday, the 2 bananas, then I got till about noon, at which time I had about a fist size of blueberries. Ate them very quickly, so that sugar would smack across into the gut quickly. And the reason for the bananas is that my understanding with bananas is that the sugars will pass through slower. In the case of a juicier fruit, it will pass through much quicker, right? So that's why I eat the blueberries quicker. And then in the evening, I did, oh my goodness, how many different types of fruit did we have? We had bananas in there. We had the rest of the blueberries. Um, I had a couple of plums. Um, I had a lot of insulin smacking glucose last night. Now, how does this morning compare to last time? Well, this time, oh, the legs are shaky. The stomach was growling almost immediately upon waking today, which is more usual for me in that, back in the day when carb night was out, you do a big pizza and all that sort of thing. And I think that may be an error with the pizzas as well, guys. The cheese has got a lot of fat. You might be doing a pepperoni pizza, again, a lot more fat. And I'm not sure that we're getting the carb smacking that we really want. Now, I don't want carb smacking from wheat and rice, as my wife would say, rice is life. So I don't want that as a part of my diet. Okay, I'm trying to eat as close to, the rule of thumb where you go around the outside edges of the grocery store, right? No canned, none of that. Now, unfortunately, the bread and the bakery is on the outside too, but trying to avoid that type of thing. Anything with fructose in it, that type of stuff, avoiding all of that type of thing. So as of this morning, I've gone for a fairly hefty walk. I walked along the seashore. It was windy as blazes. I actually got a chill, but I've done a fairly good job now of burning down the glycogen and from the muscles. Okay, and so now I'll try to hold off until about dinner. I've already cooked up some sausage, but it's spicy, so I won't be eating that on an empty stomach post keto. And well, I've got eggs in the house here and a couple of other things. But as with last time, I will not be having any carbohydrates today, not vegetable either. And then tomorrow I'll put back in the broccoli, cauliflower, sulfur-based vegetables, that type of thing tomorrow. Remember, broccoli is merely a vessel for butter. Okay, there's your quick little update, guys, on metabolic smacking. Remember, this is my n equals 1, my experimental one, and this is classically not medical advice. But if you liked it, give that thumbs up. If you really liked it and want to follow, hit that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. Later, Gators.